Big part of it was the fact that we had two French guys on the team, because my English at first was pretty terrible, so it was hard for me to communicate with my American partners, teammates. And we had two wonderful guys, Florian Valo, everyone knows him, and Adrian Huss, who were big players on the team, and they helped me a lot. Of course, so they were speaking French, and they helped me a lot to adjust, to explain me what was going on, because for the most part I didn't really know much about college soccer, how we play in the US, and they helped me actually a lot. So that was a big part of it, because I felt like I was with family from maybe 2 weeks in the season, So then it's always easier because you feel like you're in a zone of comfort, and the coaches were obviously a big part of it. I think everyone really helped me a lot. I was the only, if I remember well, I was the only new international guy, so the only one who wasn't speaking the language, pretty much. So everyone kind of took care of me, and that meant a lot to me, and that helped me a lot actually. So we have 6 people from France. We also have a bunch of players from Spain. We've always had here, since I've been here, people from different countries, different backgrounds. Now it seems to be more a pool from Spain than another bunch of people from France. As French players, it's easier to help the new guys, when they come in, to explain them what's going on, how it works here, what to do, what to not do. It's much easier to really bring them to the culture of Riderman soccer. Then on the field, we've been used to be trained in academies in France towards the same kind of style of playing, so that helps a lot, because I think we can connect easier on the field. So I would say no, it's beneficial for us, but now it's not France on the field or Spain on the field or whatever, it's Riderman soccer. So then we have to also adjust ourselves to what the coaches want, what's going on here, But I think it's a little easier when we're from the same country, because we can adjust easier, I think. It's very important, just because I want to follow the example that the guys, when I first came, gave me. They gave me so much that I want to give back, That's the way it should be, I think. They just set up an example with high standards, and I want to make sure I can be like them, in terms of a leader on and off the field. I want to make sure I'm helping, I want to make sure I'm caring for my teammates, because it's important that everyone is all in, I would say they are crucial. They are the most important people. On my personal case, they mean everything to me. So I'm talking about coach, of course. I'm talking about Vic, the assistant coach who traveled to France to see me. I'm talking about Elliott, Larry, and Mark, who joined the coaching staff last year. They do so much for us, especially internationals. It's tough for a bunch of reasons. Maybe it's a little tougher as internationals than it's for local people. I don't know, maybe it is. But they do so much for the team in general, and so much for us, that the best way we can be grateful is just give back on the field, But yes, they're crucial for us, and for me in particular. Most of the time it was luck, So if we're talking about success, I'm pretty sure we're referring to goals, So most of the time, it's you just get the ball and it goes in. Sometimes it goes out, sometimes it goes in. Last year I had a few goals that helped the team. I think it's not just me, I was the guy who was scoring for the most part, but it was the work of 11 and more players. So it's hard to give myself so much credit, because I still think, because I've been talking about it a lot with guys around campus, it's really not me. I was the one just putting the ball in the back of the net, but the guys around me are the ones doing the work for me to be this guy. So I cannot give myself too much credit, The credit goes to my teammates, the coaches, and to the team. That's the way it is. What I'm going to leave with from Rider is really, if you want to do stuff in life, just do it, Don't count on anyone, just step up and do it yourself, I have a bunch of, I'm ambitious, I guess, like everyone. In college, you want to do a lot of stuff. When you graduate, when you get a master's, in the future, in work, whatever. From Rider, what I really learned is that it belongs to me. It's on me, If I want to do it, I just got to go out and do it. Eventually, it's not going to work, but no one else is going to do it for me. And that's really the one thing I'm going to keep from Raider. Well, first of all, I'm going to say thank you to all the guys I've been playing with. It's been an honor. It's going to be hard for me to name all of them, but there's a lot of guys that really counted for me and still count for me. Yeah, I'm not going to start giving names because there's way too many. But so of course, thanks to all of you guys, and so in French, merci beaucoup pour toute l'aide que j'ai reçue ici à Raider.